Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiasts. Today we're featuring a 1998 BMW M3, and this is quite the car. It's a clean title, clean Carfax car, and we've got about $17,000 or $18,000 worth of service records on this, and then we just went through it. So the purpose of this video is going to be kind of to show you the cosmetic condition, because there is such a long list of modifications, upgrades, and service work done on this car that it's not worth even getting into. I'd be here for 10 minutes reading off. We do have the original window stickers. You can see the paint, the hood, the lenses, all that stuff is all immaculate, in great shape. There's no curb rash on any of the wheels. The tires are new. This car is perfect and needs nothing. So we have, as I mentioned, a ton of service records. You can see the paint and the body's in great shape. We just, before we took it in, the current owner went through it, and just to button everything up, we put a new steering column in it. That was from a Z3, so the original one was just kind of worn out. We also did a rear main seal. We did the oil pan gasket. We did the tranny and transfer case seals, new master cylinder, and the steering rack, as I mentioned, which came out of I think it was a 96 or 97 Z3. So as you can see, super clean. You've got no wear and tear marks anywhere on the exterior of this car. Very clean. So this has been owned by a couple of people in Portland. This is the original air intake, I believe. There's the original fan. There's so many upgrades to this. It's hard to cover. It's currently titled and registered in the state of Oregon, and it's got registration till December of 2013. Tools are all intact. So this car, I'll give you as much history as I can in this short of a video. This was bought by a local BMW guy who's an enthusiast, and if you're in the BMW committee in Portland, community, you'd know him. Very meticulous. We've sold a couple of his cars. He bought this car and put it was an automatic. He put a 5-speed manual transmission in it, and with that he's done a bunch of other things. So it's got a short shift on it. It's got all kinds of dyno intakes, ECU upgrades, suspension work. As I mentioned, we've got all the list, a very detailed list on our website under the description of this car, which will be easier for me than trying to cover everything in a short video. Just going to pull up the engine. So as you can see, the insulation here on the hood is immaculate. There's your Dynon cold air intake, Dynon brace. I mean, and as you can see, very clean engine compartment. So you can see on the corner here, it's got an aluminum radiator in it. Very clean, no leaks. Everything has been completely buttoned up on this car. Show you the interior here. So we've had a couple of these older body style M3s. If you're not familiar with these, although my guess is if you're watching this video and are looking at this car, you know exactly what you're looking at. So Harman Kardon sound system here, but this is really probably one of the most pure driving experiences that BMW would offer. Although their cars have gotten faster, it's my opinion, and probably our opinion as a company, that you've lost a little bit of the road feel to cars as they've progressed. They've gotten faster, more horsepower, but a little more distance between you and the car as far as road feel goes. So this really was as good as it got. You saw a lot of these on the track, and you still do. It's a very popular track car. This car has not been tracked to the best of our knowledge, but it's certainly capable. So 109,904 miles. As you can see, the console, here's your short shift. It's a very small gearbox, very quick and responsive. Power windows, locks, you've got heated seats, you've got a subwoofer, you've got, here's your onboard computer, you've got dual auto climate control, you've got a CD player, an upgraded sound system, and we have all the books for this car. We have all the original, so there's your faceplate. I'll drop that in real quick for you. The books, 2 of the original keys, the sunroof, just to show you that that works. I mean, this car is perfect. It's not cheap, but it's going to be hard to find a car that's got the receipt and documentation like this does, and it's in the kind of shape that this is in. The work has been done locally by a company called ProTech, and we have all the receipts for all the stuff that's been done. We've got the current owner we just put about $2 grand into it, and then previously we have about I think it's about $17,000 worth of work and upgrades and maintenance, all documented. So again, too much to list. If you've got questions, kind of the goal of this video was just to show you cosmetically how perfect this car is, and be glad to talk to you in person about upgrades and documentation. And if you want to contact us, and we can be reached at 503-227-2354. Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.